What's up, guys? Mike the Mic Guy here with ECPCTV Studios, and we are here at the ICCCon, and we are here with Matt and Micah.
Actually, I'm Matt.
And I'm Micah.
No, not happening today. Nope. No fooling me.
We got Matt back. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, how are you doing?
You can't see, but I am braced and crutched up. But they gave me good pain meds. So I'm feeling good.
Yeah, we lost Matt yesterday to a non-contact injury.
A nerd injury. You don't understand. Nerd injuries are more serious than athletes. Athletes, you see the hit, you know what they broke.
Oh, yeah.
With us, we could be doing anything. We could be like picking a bag up, or we could be reaching for a toy. See, you don't know what any of those. You don't know what it is.
So you're saying nerd injuries only happen because we're fat?
Absolutely. Out of shape, fat, out of shape.
My feelings.
We're not conditioned.
We are not
for anything specific.
No. So other than moving the thumbs, that's about it, right?
Thumbs,
Yeah, get a little bit of arthritis in the thumb.
I have really good Call of Duty thumbs.
I actually had surgery, arthritis surgery, because of that. So.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. I've heard this. That's a word we won't say on the air. Yeah. Okay. So I want to know, what did you guys find? Because I know you guys have been hunting around, looking around on the floor.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. The con found my wallet.
Yes.
So they win.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do have to say, it felt great, one, to be at a con and spend money at a con.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is. It's just getting the chance to find those hunts or those diamonds or those good deals and make a bargain, and everyone wins. It was a great feeling.
Yeah, it's like going to your little flea market, your local flea market, and finding that little gem,
Yeah, or hitting that antique mall, and that antique mall's like, hey, what do you got an Aquaman 29 here for $30?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And the best feeling, not the best feeling, but a good feeling is when you have in your brain, how much something is, and then you get it at such a good deal, and you can only get at good deals when you come to the cons and talk to the guys. Like, you build the relationship with the guy, you talk to him, ask him, do little interviews, and then you talk about the toy you want, and he was like, you know what, man, I'm going to do it for $10 cheaper. And be like, you just made my day. So that's a great feeling.
I always loved doing that. Yeah, there used to be a store in town here, and I used to go to it after every flea market. It was called Nashville Pickers, not associated with American Pickers.
Yeah.
But he always had all this great little stuff, little hidden gems in the back, and I knew where to go in the store every time. And I'd come up and find something, he'd make me a deal every single time.
Yeah.
He'd be like a $20 item, be like, give me $5 for it.
Yeah.
So it was always great feeling. Knowing you got something that was worth a lot more than that,
exactly,
for a cheap price.
And not only that, you made a relationship with someone. Yep. So it's like, you just built your world a little bit bigger. So it's like, it's a high on several different fronts.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and always there's the best high is the thrill of the hunt.
Yes.
When you find it, and the best thrill is when you're looking for something else, but someone loves me. So you find something that you were looking for that you didn't really think of that you were looking for.
Yeah. I had 3. Before the con, I told everybody, I had 3 looks when we get to here I need y'all to help me with. And it was the Orange Line Boba and Orange Line Luke and Thrawn, the newer Thrawn. And 5 minutes getting in here, we found all 3. So that freed up some time to look for other stuff.
Yeah.
And he got 2 of them at a very good deal.
Yeah,
right off the bat.
That's always good.
And that's even a better thing, because you think everyone knows that Sundays is bargain day at a con.
Yeah.
If you don't know that by now, then you're not conning.
Yeah.
And you're not conning correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And little thing for anybody thinking about coming to ICCC, there is a Black Series table. They don't have a store name, so I don't know what to call them, but I'm just going to call them the Black Series area. And it's 2 guys.
They're right across from Starbase.
Yeah, right across from Starbase. These guys are wanting to get rid of their inventory, so get over here. If you're looking for anything Star Wars, Black Series, carded, vintage, the tall statues, all that, it's at a great price, and today's the only day they're going to do it because they need to get rid of their inventory. You better get down here before Michael Havens buys all their their inventory. So.
Yeah, I was shocked when I saw the prices on some of them. I was like, wow, they're getting rid of them for that much? Like, jeez.
I don't know if you can see my bags over there.
Oh, I saw them. You had a haul, and you were making him carry all of it for you.
Well, that's why you have kids, to carry stuff.
Exactly, yes.
Steele, nope, you missed that one too. Hey, Steele, you want to carry my stuff to the car too for me? Okay, fair enough. I can't argue with that, Steele. You make a very valid argument. What
did you find? What was the best thing you found this weekend? I'm asking you, Micah.
Oh, man.
You might as well go ahead.
No.
Nope, you gotta do it.
You gotta admit it.
I found Heir to the Empire, the whole set. For $15.
That's a really good deal.
It's a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just for reference.
No, we don't need a reference.
Just for reference.
We're good. It was a good deal.
The Heir to the Empire book alone is a $200 book. So have a good weekend. Hope to see you there.
I had a good weekend. But it's not for resale. It's
not yet, at least.
Not yet. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Not yet, at
least. We get thrown in a movie, he's going to sell it.
What about you, Matt? What was the best thing you found this weekend?
Honestly, I'm gonna call it out. Yesterday I had to leave at 1:30, and I was at the hospital till like 10 o'clock at night. And my brother Jim over here got me Luke as a little consolation. That's probably the best thing here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to come back and he got something that I wanted, so that's probably the best thing I got.
That's
here
awesome.
So far.
Brotherly love.
Always something with a memory to it. A story.
Yeah.
That's always worth
memory
more.
And the toy.
Yeah.
All by myself. I don't know. It was sappy. It's the first sappy song that came to my head.
All right. Now, what was your best moment of the con?
Oh, I know mine, man. When I brought my son today. As soon as we walked in, right behind him came all the Mandalorian mercs that have a table out in the main stage. They all walked in one by one, and Steele was just like, I was like, do you want to go get a picture with him? And he was like, can I? Like, I was like, yeah, dude, just go ask. He's like, they look busy. I was like, oh my God. I just walked over and be like, hey, my son is in awe. Can he just take a quick picture? And then he got in there, and one of them gave him a little gun. Yeah, that was really awesome.
Yeah, I always love the cosplay groups. They're always so nice. Oh, yeah. They really are.
Yeah.
Even I insulted a stormtrooper yesterday. Yeah, he was a little shorter than the other guy, and I had to do the line. You know I had to.
Yeah.
You know? A little short for a stormtrooper.
And he just looked at me like, it's like he gets it all day. And I'm just like, you know I had to ask.
I wonder if those groups assign one person to be the short guy.
Yeah.
We got to get the quote every con. So you're going to be the short guy. You're going to just take the short stormtrooper hit.
All right, but
everybody else has a raised heel.
I mean, we can't say it on this show, but has anybody ever responded with the Family Guy retort like, "We'll stay here and die, you stuck up"?
Oh
man. Now, what about you, Micah? What was the best thing about the con?
I would have to say getting to interview two of the. I tried not to fanboy. I did a good job, but interviewing Larry Kinney and James Arnold Taylor was
those were awesome.
Was pretty epic. Those I've been a fan since a kid. Love Lion-O. Hello there, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and he did every voice that I wanted. It was just like,
yeah.
Yeah, we learned some really good stories.
That was actually really cool.
He's a Skittles guy.
Yeah,
Taste the rainbow. No, he's Count Chocula. I knew he was Sonny the Cocoa Puff.
Yeah, I knew that.
Bird, and I did my homework on some, but I'm like, you need to add that to your IMDb page because that is not on there.
Yeah.
And I may have just overlooked Count Chocula's. But I mean, I was just like, but I'm telling you, man, that man is so humble, and he's so but he needs to be Lion-O in the new movie.
Yeah.
It's all CGI. It's not live action. Lion-O will be CGI. He needs to be Lion-O.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Just like I said, Peter Cullen is Optimus Prime.
Mm-hmm.
Larry Kinney is Lion-O.
Yeah.
Needs to happen.
Needs to have that originality to it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just, think about it, though. The first time you saw the Transformers movie, the original Transformers movie, not the ones after, the first time you saw it and you heard Autobots transform and roll out, tell me that didn't take you to your childhood.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me you didn't go, yes. And then you heard Megatron talk and you're like, couldn't have got Frank Walker. Frank Walker ain't doing much.
Nah.
Come on. I mean, then he took it over. Actually, after the second one, the third one, Frank Walker did take it back over, but he had to keep with the continuity of Hugo Weaving. No, don't get me wrong. Hugo Weaving did a very good job. Very good job as Megatron, doing the voice of Megatron. Mm-hmm. But I still think, I mean, Megatron is Welker, and Optimus is Cullen. And for me, it's the same. It's Lion-O is Larry Kinney.
Yeah. I got to say, just to hop on that, I still appreciate that in the industry they're still looking for individual voices to be these people instead of just computerizing everything. Because now we can go back and engineer voicing. Like, I saw a guy the other day that went and took all the tones. He found every tone and key of Michael Jackson, and he's sitting there singing with his voice. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, if this is where we are, we might not need voice people in the future, but they make it so much better, and they give us someone to be a fan of. So.
Yeah, it's interesting, and to go on that Michael Jackson point there, the whole album that they created after his death was a lot of that.
Yeah,
was computer generated.
Even piecing together "Slave of the Rhythm" with the hologram. I mean, they brought him back to life for one night, and it looked real. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's like Tarkin too. They brought Tarkin back and everything. But who did they use for that? Wasn't it a relative that he used?
No, it was a guy who. Who did some voice dubbing of his voice. Like, he has the Tarkin voice, and he kind of had the bald head, so they kind of just. Yeah,
they were able to make it work. Okay.
But I mean, technology these days, it's almost like you don't need people anymore except to do the magic behind the scenes.
No,
but they haven't given up on them, so that's
true.
No,
plus that is true.
The one that I really appreciated though was have you guys seen Fast and Furious 7?
Yeah, I've seen them all.
The Paul Walker tribute that he did, and I thought that was really awesome how they were able to actually do that with his brother and everything. I thought that was fantastic use of the software. Was that?
Well, I heard a rumor.
So did I.
That he might be.
I've heard about that, and it's like, okay.
Well,
I want to know how.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard two rumors. I've heard one that he's going to come back because he looks just like him.
Yeah.
He looks just like him. They may need to do a little CGI, and that it would be part of the family. And then the second rumor I heard is that Brian dies, and that's his brother. And his brother, he died trying to save his brother. And that his brother becomes part of the
I can take that if it comes back as a revenge thing, and
right?
He becomes a new member of the family. That way, you let go of one and you bring in another. And I would totally be okay with that. But Fast and the Furious, look, they can make some of the biggest, most ridiculous changes, and we're still going to give them our money.
Yeah,
like this whole Dom and his brother thing. I was like, that's ridiculous. All right, I'm going to see it anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, the thing with Fast and the Furious is it gets dumber and dumber. Is like, let's kill a character. Guess what? That character actually didn't die.
Yeah.
We'll kill Letty. No, Letty got an amnesia, and now she's back. And you're like, oh, we have this big revenge movie for Han. No, Han's eating chips in the new one. How's Han back?
Okay, but I do have a prediction I'd like to share. If
it's not Han, it's dumb.
It's got to do with Han though.
Oh, okay.
Because when the first teaser had Han in it, and I was like, that was the dumbest thing because that could have been a huge awe moment.
Yeah.
If you were watching it live, because we didn't know he was coming back at all at that point. But then when they did the teaser trailer, you saw Han come out, and then not only were you excited, but then you're thinking the rest of the time, like, why did they do that?
Yeah.
Like, why did that doesn't make sense to me. I can't believe they would give you an awe moment in a trailer. So I was thinking, all right, but maybe they did it because there will be another awe moment and why Han comes back. And I think it's because Giselle didn't die. You don't see her die. And she's a trained militant. So falling 10 feet to the ground, even at 80, what's his name survived it, and he fell out of the plane.
Yeah.
So Giselle, I think, and because she's so busy, a lot of her schedule's keeping secret, that she might have a small little comeback, maybe even at the end.
You're talking about the mom, right? Who is the baby? Who Dom's girlfriend?
No, I'm talking about Han's girlfriend. That
Gal Gadot?
Yeah, but her name in the movie is Giselle.
Oh, yeah. That's what threw me off. I couldn't remember what her name was.
Yeah.
I was
so
like,
I think either at the end of the movie, like I think that's a big reason why he came back.
Yeah.
Because after he died, he had to have gone into hiding. That was his way of getting out. Mm-hmm. But maybe this had to have been why he's coming back. I'm just throwing that out there. It could be because,
I'd be fine with it. Bring Gal Gadot back.
But like just a small, like, because she's busy all the time. And I think now with Wonder Woman and all this, Fast and Furious is, below her now. But but like maybe a little comeback to give that all moment, because I was like, why would you give your all moment?
Yeah, I mean that's true, because when we saw with Han, and you're like, okay, well we know how Han's gonna happen. So these movies happened before the third Fast and the Furious, and then I liked they had great on-screen chemistry too. Mm-hmm. Like it was really good. Like Gal Gadot and I don't remember the guy's name who plays Han, but they had really good. Yeah, I didn't know her name was. I've really only seen them.
I'm a big
once.
Fast and Furious fan.
I
like the movies.
I've probably seen them the first time they came out, and then maybe one rewatch.
Yeah. See, I really enjoyed Hobbs and Shaw. I'm the only one in this group, but but I took it for what it was. It's just a popcorn shoot 'em up movie. Like, I didn't expect it to be anything other than that, and I was like, all right, I like it.
I actually think it's crazy how Fast and Furious has turned into such a large franchise in such in all honesty, a short amount of time.
Well, I just think it's hilarious that they threw, after the first one's success and they wanted to make a second one, they threw a bunch of money at Vin Diesel and he said no. They threw like $30 million at him just to be a part in the movie. And he said no. He's like, I'm done with that, because he was moving on to Pitch Black and doing the Riddick and then the Triple X, and he said no. It's like, it's like, dude, you just created a really big franchise, and you're just gonna say no. And then they came out the second one, Brian, and they had Tyrese. Mm-hmm. They made him be the buddy instead of Dom, and then the third one, they got him to come back for $10 million. They paid him $10 million, and he did the finale, the end scene credit.
Well, it's because they know. They know, like the franchise is dying, and he's the reason.
He's the reason.
Yeah, he really is.
And then, of course, Triple X didn't do as well, and then because they couldn't get him for the sequel, so they got Ice Cube, and then the Riddick movie kind of didn't do as well in the theater. I mean, we love Riddick.
Yeah, I like Riddick too.
But it did not do very well in the theater.
No.
As a matter of fact, the third one did better than the second one.
You remember Triple X?
God.
Yeah. All right, I enjoyed the first one because it was just fun to watch, but the second one
is bad. The third one is not horrible. The third one is, compared to the second one, you're like, okay, this is a step up.
Oh yeah, I even forgot that existed. I was talking about the second one Vin Diesel did.
Oh, I I didn't like the one with Ice Cube.
I saw the one with Ice Cube, but I was like, I didn't enjoy it as much because he wasn't in there. But I totally forgot that existed. I was like, I wasn't even thinking about that one.
Yeah, no, that's the third one, Matt.
Yeah, you're right.
Because Ice Cube comes back.
You're right.
In the third one.
It didn't process.
And then, of course, he made Fast. Vin Diesel was like, let's do this. Ride or die. And then now we have Fast 27 coming out next year. And
it feels like it.
Well, there's only 2 more. He said he's going to 10.
No. They just released yesterday. 9 is a part of the ending trilogy. He's calling it.
So he's going to 11?
But everything with this storyline ends at 11. Everybody's already said no more of this storyline. Now there could be other Fast and Furious break-offs, with different actors.
I think that's why they did Hobbs and Shaw, so they can test out the idea of doing other storylines based upon the Fast and Furious franchise. Yeah. So, which makes sense, to like Star Wars with Rogue One and the Han Solo. They split off to have other movies based upon the same timeline, which I think is smart to do. Yeah, I like that.
I enjoyed Hobbs and Shaw. I mean, it made enough money they can do a sequel.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they do over the next few years.
I'm in.
Well, all right, guys. I appreciate you guys talking with me today.
No problem.
Doing my first
problem.
podcast. I really appreciate you guys. And
Yeah, dude.
This whole con has been a lot of fun. Really,
Yeah, I agree.
And thanks
It's
for
been a lot of
actually.
fun.
See, and like this is another reason. Like we made a new friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can talk in the future.
Yeah.
This is why like we went to Celebration a few years ago, and we made a friend for life there. It's like every time we go to these things,
Yeah.
we make a new friend
Well,
that we always.
That's what nerds do, man.
Yeah. It's networking and everything.
That's
you
what
know?
we do.
Kids out there, y'all listening? You make friends at cons. Socialize. You're back there playing toys.
Be an extrovert, not an introvert.
Well, you already know him. You didn't make any new friends. Whoa!
You on your phone there? What are you playing? Candy Crush? Doodle Jump? Angry Birds?
Flip flops, whip
Flip-flops?
warps, sneak
Wiggle
snaps,
Wongs? Willy Wonka and the Chocolate
whatever the
Factory.
game they have out now.
Yeah, whatever game.
Doops Doops?
Are you playing a game
Mario
at all?
Kart. All right, that's a good way to end the show.
All right, guys. I appreciate you guys for having
Thanks,
me out.
man.
Really, I appreciate everything you guys done for me.
And thanks for coming in and being part of the podcast room.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got his own table back there. Go back and get some free swag. He's got signs that says, "Take my stuff.
Yes,
It's free."
It does not cost money. I'm not going to charge you 10 cents for a sticker. I am not that cheap. But
Take my money.
thank you guys, and as always, thank you guys for watching.